Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Cubs Line Podcast. I'm Ryan Dunleavy,
And I'm Ron Zielinski.
and today the Cubs got swept by the Milwaukee Brewers by a score of 5-0. This game included a huge brain fart by PCA. Ball went right under him, which was a three-run inside the park home run by David Hamilton, and then the bullpen got in some trouble late in the game, gave up 2 runs on hits from Bryce Terang, William Contreras, and that heart of the Brewers lineup. And this was just a dead series. I mean, the pitching gave up 19 runs in 3 games. Edward Cabrera went down. The Brewers were hitting bombs left and right, and the bats were dead. They had a couple runs in game 1, couple runs in game 2, and then they got shut out today. They couldn't touch Mizorowski. They couldn't touch Harrison. I mean, they didn't look alive all series, and this was just a terrible series. Like, this has been the most pissed off I've been in a while at the Cubs. They go into Atlanta, win 1 game, pathetic. Going to the White Sox series, kick ass game 1, look pathetic 2 games in a row. Then they just get swept by Milwaukee. So right now they have lost 5 games in a row.
Two
They
and
have
eight in the last 10.
Yeah, it's just terrible. Like, this is deadly baseball. Craig Counsell not been good. The bats have been terrible. The pitching's been terrible. The bullpen's been bad. Starting pitching's been bad. Like, this is the worst baseball I've seen the Cubs play in a while, and I don't know. This is starting to look really bad, and it starts with PCA. Like, big mental error, dropping that ball yesterday. Ball go through his legs today. I get he's young and he's gonna make these mistakes, but like, you're the heart and soul of this team, and you're going to be the face of the franchise eventually, and you're making dumb mistakes like this. Like, this has just really been pissing me off on this stretch. And I know it's still early, but this has been some terrible baseball to watch.
Yeah. I mean, you said it. You said it. Like, this is pathetic. This is probably the most pissed off I've been. I mean, 2024. Like last year, they were fine. They had some bad stretches in the second half, but they had already solidified themselves, you know, as as a clear playoff team by the second half. That it was like, all right, they probably won't win the division, but like they're getting in. I still think they're gonna make the playoffs this year. I don't really think that's like a hot take. Um, but there's just like there's no life there. Like you were even saying earlier, you text me like they're all laughing, like cool, like you guys are trying to stay positive, but like you guys look like a fucking joke right now. Like why is anyone happy? Um, I mean, you want to blame Pete. I think that was stupid. Just a terrible play. You're taught to get in front of the ball. He just wants to field it to the side. It goes by him. It's an inside the park home run. I mean, but if that doesn't happen, they didn't score a run today. Brewers could have put up one, and that would have been it. Obviously, maybe the approach is different, but they look lifeless on offense. I mean, even yesterday, they had one good inning. I mean, if it could have turned into something big, like if Conforto shot one in the gap, they could have tied the game. But um, they've looked pathetic. And like I said, this is the most pissed off I've been since 2024. Like even last year when they lost in five to the Brewers, they battled. They had a bad game in game one. I feel like we all expected them to lose game one. Game two was kind of a pissed off. Like I was very pissed off. But again, I was like, all right, like go back to Wrigley. Like the series isn't over. They clawed back. They battled. Obviously, they didn't play well in Game Five, but they were still close. The game really could have gone any way. And like you bring up, it's still early. It is very early. Like we're not giving up, but like in 2024, they were the favorites, and I think heavy favorites to win the division, and they were like 27-32, and Dansby was like, well, it's only June, and they missed the playoffs. Like that's not the kind of mindset you want to have. So I think something really needs to change, whether it's the leaders, like I don't know, but I mean they are playing awful right now. You won 20 out of 23, and then like was that good enough for you? Like I don't understand. You were 20-3 in your last 23 games. You have now lost five in a row. You're 2-8 in your last 10. Had a 3 game lead in the division last week. You are now trailing by a game and a half. I mean, they're playing terrible, and not giving up. Again, I said I still think they're gonna make the playoffs, but it's just how long is this cold streak gonna last? Because if it lasts long enough, then we really will have some problems. Um, the Astros aren't a very good team, but you've got a tough pitching matchup on Friday. We will be there. I don't know if they're going to win. Tyone loves to just toss BP. They're going up against a very good pitcher, Spencer Arrighetti. I think his ERA is sub 2.5. I think he's like 5-1, 5-2. Like you definitely can lose that game because of how you've been hitting, and then you'll have to win both on the weekend. Can you do that? I don't know. Um, but I mean, this has been absolutely abysmal, and I mean, just nothing short of that. Like this is bad, and I hope they can turn around soon because and also I heard JD talking like, well, the Cubs have been bad, but you got to look at who they're facing, on the mound. Like it's not easy to hit. JD, dude. Like how long have you been in the game? Do you think in October you're going to be going against some crappy guys with a 9 ERA? No. You're going up against the best of the best. Like, if you can't hit the best of the best, you're not going to win anything. And like the fact that he said that pissed me off. Like, I just they're too good to play like this. And Pete is just in his head right now. I think it's time for a day off. I know Craig said on the press conference tonight he doesn't plan to. I think he needs to get his mind right because he looks lost. He can't hit for shit. Dansby can't hit for shit. No one can hit right now. Nico's slumping. Bushy's slumping. Dansby has been slumping since
Opening day.
I think opening day. He's hitting like
I wouldn't even call this a
170.
slump. I would just call it being bad at baseball.
He's being bad at baseball. Like, and, obviously everyone loves to talk about his defense. Like, sure, his defense is good. I mean, he's the 9 hitter, but when you're the 9 hitter, your job is to flip the lineup. He has not done that. I mean, I saw him today taking at bat in I think the fifth. Um, it was a 1-0 count, and he swung through three straight 95-mile-an-hour fastballs that were literally middle. He swung through all three of them, struck out. PCA, I mean, in the ninth, they were down 5-0. They weren't going to win, but like 3-1 pitch. You're down five. You need base runners. He's swinging at a ball at his forehead, and then he ends up rolling one over to first. Like, the approaches have been awful. Um, I feel like they've been awful for this whole like 15 game cold streak. Like we talked about Seiya, he looks
Cap looks
lost.
lost.
Hap looks lost. I mean, yeah, he's leading the team in homers, but like he's like Murakami. Like if he doesn't hit a homer, he's striking out. Or
But he
he's
hits
get,
less homers than Murakami.
but he hits less homers than Murakami. Exactly. His OPS is not good. Like I don't know. And if Phil fucking Matten comes onto the mound and is wearing a Cubs jersey again, like I literally am going to go down and punch Craig Counsell in the face. Like, what good has he shown you? Trent Thornton goes in. He's rolling. Now let's take him out. Hobie Milner's rolling. I have a good idea. Let's throw Phil Matten in there. What does he do? Throws a bad pitch. Say you got to make the catch. Like I'm not gonna lie,
It
you got
is
to
a
make that
tough
catch.
play, but you got to make it still.
You got to make that catch in a 4-0 game. He doesn't make the Brewers earn a run. He just tosses a ball to the backstop. Easy run makes it 5-0. Like and then Madden doesn't finish the inning. Like I hear Pat Hughes, Craig Counsell comes down to the mound. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? The guy can't finish an inning.
I mean,
Like
he throws 89 miles an hour. I don't know how that's a high leverage guy in the MLB. Like,
he
if you're
he
throwing an 89-mile-an-hour fastball, you should be going playing for the Chicago Dogs or something. Like, I mean, Jed Hoyer and this front office have just been like digging up their crack and not watching games, I guess, because you got guys that are itching for an opportunity in Iowa that would probably provide a hell of a lot more than Phil Matt. And I mean, shit, I probably could go out there and pitch better than him. The guy's just a bum. He sucks, and Jed's has been digging up his crack, doing jack shit instead of
uh,
replacing him.
like it's like you have a good team and you consistently throw out Phil Matten. Like
High leverage
DFA
stuff
him.
too.
What?
He's so bad. He's
He
terrible. I
he's
mean, bite the
awful. Like
bullet, pay for his contract. Like we've seen this the past 3 years. Jed, Hector Neris, Ryan Presley. Like it happens every year. I mean, you're not too good with signing a high leverage veteran guys. I mean, you might need to stop on that.
But like they pulled the plug on Presley though. That's the thing. They pulled the plug on her. They pulled the
Neris,
plug on Neris way too late. But
yeah,
they still pull the plug on him. But like he sucks. Like the thing is, you DFA Corbin Martin, probably the smart idea. But he at least like had a good outing, then a bad outing, a good outing, a bad outing. Phil Matton's three
suck,
runs, three
suck,
runs, three
suck,
runs, two
suck.
runs, three runs, three like his ERA is like 12. Like, why is he on the team? Literally, why is he on the team? Jacob Webb's better. Ethan Roberts is better. Like every single like
Trent
Theobald,
Thornton's better.
way better. Thornton, way better. Like I just
Assad's better.
Assad is better because Assad will again good outing, bad outing, good outing, bad outing. Matton 4 runs, 4 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs. Like he, I was watching the game with my buddies on Sunday. It's a 4-4 game. Hobie Milner is rolling. He gets, I think he went 1, 2, 3, 2 straight innings. He gets
Yeah,
the
I
first
mean,
out.
Phil Matt and let Banana Boy hit a home run off of
Yeah,
him.
he. I think he got the first out of the eighth. Here comes Council. Well, actually, no. They showed Phil Matton warming up in the TV. I turned my buddy and I go, dude, they're gonna lose this fucking game now.
Bombs
And
away.
he sees him. He goes, oh no. Here comes Council out of the dugout after Milner has not given up a base runner in like
I
an
love
inning and a
Hobie
half.
Milner. Hobie Milner needs more appreciation. I love Hobie
Get it,
Milner.
bro? I love
It's
you, Hobie Milner. You're
it's
our
all.
only like
I mean, he's good. I'm gonna look up his
he's
ERA.
good. Hobie Milner is a good pitcher.
He
But here
gets
comes
soft
Craig,
contact. He's 1 and
right
0 with
hand.
1.96 ERA in 22 games and 93. I mean, I think we need some more Hobie Milner glaze.
Seriously, like, bro, Milner, like, please do anything you want to me. Like, Council strutting out of the dugout. He's like, right hand, Matt, and come in here. Like, why? Why? Like, I don't get it. And it's 3 runs, it's 2 runs every single outing. I don't get it. Um,
Yeah, I
I
get the
just,
Madden point, but the Cubs signed a third baseman, which was one of the biggest contracts in history for them, and he's hitting 249 with 49 hits and only 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Like this, Alex Bregman's been hot ass this season. Like he's
Mhm.
obviously good defensively, but he has 8 hits in his last 30 at bats. Like
the average is okay, but if he was
he's
hitting
not
two,
providing extra base hits or clutch hits. Like that's what you brought him
yeah.
in to do. Like
But if
come
he
on,
was
dude, wake
hitting
up.
249 with like 5 more homers, even, and like just like 9 more extra base hits, then that's fine, right?
Do you
Like
want
I'd
to
be
hear
complete.
how pathetic these Cubs batting average
Yeah,
are?
yeah. Read me the numbers.
This is just hot ass for your, just like a warning. And think about what some of these guys started with too. I think Nico was around 300. Mo was around 300. Um, sorry, I'm pulling it.
Mo was hitting like 370 to like the end of April,
Yeah, I know
and
it's
he's hitting what like two
all
like
right.
60, I think.
I don't know why this doesn't want to pull up, but I mean, they've just been terrible. There's not one guy I can name that's been good, genuinely.
No, I'll read. Oh, so Nico's
I
hitting. Let's
got it.
see.
I got it. No.
Okay,
All right, so we got Ian Happ, 215.
that's
Seiya
fucking.
Suzuki, 270. Not bad. Nico, 264. Gotta be better. I know it's good average, but gotta be better.
For Nico's a 300 hitter. For the way
Bushy, 233. I will give him credit. He started around 190. He's gone up. Dansby's hitting 191. That's just like epitomal. Like genuinely epitomal.
awful. That's terrible.
That is like genuinely just like dog shit. Like if I don't know.
And the thing is, though, for Nico, like,
Carson
two,
Kelly's hitting 297. That's like and Seiya's hitting 270. Conforto's hitting 222 or 322, but he doesn't play a lot. Like Miguel Amaya, 236 backup catcher, understandable. Matt Shaw, 242. Mo Baller, 243. Dansby, 191. Bush, 233. Hab, 215. PCA, 225. Just like straight dog shit. These
like,
pitching
it's
ERAs aren't much better either. I mean, let's take a look at this. I mean, Shota 3.38, not terrible. Cabrera 4. You traded Owen Casey for a guy who's 3-2 with a 4 ERA. That's not good in my opinion. JMO, 5 ERA. Colin Ray, 5 ERA. Ben Brown, give yourself a hand. You've had a good season.
Let's clap it up for Ben
3.09.
Brown. We all doubted him. Let's be men here and admit we all doubted Ben Brown coming into this season, and he stepped up. So I'm Ben Brown. Kudos.
Yeah, I mean, he's really stepped it up from where he was last year, and he's had a great season. Only Cubs guy, besides Hobie Milner and Danny P, that have been like reliable. Assad, 6 ERA. Ass. Boyd, 6 ERA. Ass. Milner, 1.96. Hobie Milner, great season so far. I mean, he's gotten big outs. He's been
Big
probably
lefty.
Jacob Webb, 3.05. Not terrible. I will say he's had his ups, his downs. He's had more ups as of late. Good job, Jacob Webb. Phil Maton, 9. Terraced. Ryan Rollison, 3.86. Not terrible. Danny P, 1.86. Beautiful. Field Bar, 2.79. Beautiful. Erob, 0.96. Beautiful. Thornton, 2.35. Beautiful. Martin, Riley Martin, 2.16. Beautiful. Harvey, 6.75.
Hunter Harvey now, I believe, was transferred over to the 60 days. So
Yeah, and we paid a lot of money for him too.
so
So
he probably won't even wear the Cub uniform again. So
yeah, I mean, thankfully he's hot ass, but I mean, this has just been dog shit. I mean, just fucking terrible. This is awful, man. I mean, like I don't like to swear on the podcast, but I mean, Jesus
I'll throw
Christ.
out a word or two here and there, but like it's warranted today.
It's
Like
just,
it's warranted.
Rod, do you even want to go over the series or just keep talking about this? I mean, this is
Honestly, I'm not
bad.
gonna lie. There's nothing to talk about. We can just talk Cubs and just abysmalness until we
Yeah,
get to
this is just
like
straight
like
ass.
because the thing is, there's nothing to talk about. Like all we're gonna be doing is
Anyway,
Nico grounds out.
1, 2, 3. One,
Terrain
two,
hits
three.
a homer. Terrain
One,
hits
two,
a
three.
homer. Bowers hits a homer. Yelich singles. 1, 2, 3 Cubs. Like there's just no
All right.
point.
I know this is off topic, but the MLB has gone very soft for finding PCA. I know you can't say that, but like that is
I
really
I
soft.
I do have an opinion on this. If you want to talk shit, expect it to come back. Just because he's
100%.
an
Yeah.
athlete doesn't mean he's not going to talk. Now, I only say there's a little bit warranted just because of it was a woman and it's an interesting comment to make to a woman. But like we can even say like if someone's talking shit at you, like that's a thing you're going to say. You know what I mean? But like I just if she wants to talk and she even came out and said the only reason why I booked that suite was so I could talk shit to him the whole game. Well then why are you complaining?
I just think it's really soft because the ladies talk shit. There's been way more guys in the league that have said way worse, like Jaron
Like the Jaron
Duran.
Duran stuff,
Jaron
yeah.
Duran got a 2-game suspension for saying I love Jaron Duran. He's my favorite non-player. I'm not on the Cubs. I love Jaron Duran. He's an awesome dude. But he said a homophobic slur, got suspended 2 games, which probably, if I'm gonna be completely honest, should have been a 10-game suspension.
Yeah,
Because like
yeah.
you just can't say that. And PCA says a small comment and he gets fined. Like, are you serious? That's terrible. I mean,
But
that's
like,
terrible.
yeah, but like,
The league's gone soft. I mean, I love when people talk shit. I love when someone's fired up. F you. Let's go. Like, if a lady, that's the whole point of the Crosstown Classic. I love talking crap to my friends that are Sox fans. Like, I know it's
exactly.
out of the point of PCA talking crap. Like, this is what you want to
Banter.
see. Like, that was electric. PCA gun Benintendi. Boom, get out of here. Like, if the lady's gonna, if there, no one ever took that video, PCA is not suspended. So I don't understand why he's suspended. I think the league's
Fine,
gone
fine,
soft.
not suspended.
Fine, excuse me, but I think the league's gone soft. If I'm going to be completely honest.
I agree. And bringing up the point of like Jaron Duran again, like something has to happen to these fans too, because like if he's getting fined for her instigating, then like why shouldn't she face a consequence? And like talking about Jaron Duran again, like spoke out about his mental health, a role model for a lot of people,
He
and
owned up
so
to his mistake too.
and
He knew he made
exactly.
a mistake, but the guy's yelling tennis racket. He needs a tennis racket. Like, Are you just gonna
No,
sit
no,
there
no.
and
I'm talking
like,
about like when like again like after the documentary came out and like it
yeah,
was just
it
this
was
thing and someone was like should have killed yourself when you had the chance. Like, are you kidding me?
get that piece of trash never to an MLB game again. Like that's insane. And some of the
Yeah.
shit that these fans say to players is unreal. Like whenever I go to a game, I have fun, I talk shit, but I keep it
It's
classy.
friendly, but the thing is, when we go and we heckle, it's friendly heck. Like I was at the game, it was like 30 degrees against the Angels, the Boyd start, and we were like, we're it was like friendly heck. Like we we looked up the name of the pitcher's wife, and it was like Jacqueline. Jacqueline says throw a strike. It's not like we're harming anybody. Like we're just having friendly banter,
Yeah, but when you're
and
telling someone to go kill yourself is
yeah,
completely different. Like,
yeah,
especially when
exactly.
the guy had a gun to his head and the bullet didn't release. Like,
Exactly. Like that's the thing. And it's like he spoke out about that too. Like a lot of people, a lot of guys too, like especially like they're not gonna speak out about that. And the fact that he was brave enough to do that and people say that. And then you got him talking in the press conference like, well, it's my own fault for speaking out again about my mental health. Like, no, it's not. Like it's such a big thing for him to do that. And the fact that people think it's okay to say shit like that, like, bro, like just get a fucking life, bro.
yeah, I know. And
Like
like,
what's going on in your life that you
I
have to say that
genuinely
shit?
love to see that blonde name 5 players on the White Sox.
No, that ass.
Like she doesn't know shit about baseball. Just like shut the hell up. Don't go to another MLB game. And I mean, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I think the league's gone soft. I think the fans should face a punishment. If I'm PCA, I'm not changing anything. I'm having that fuck you mentality whenever you play the White Sox or any team for that matter.
And the thing is, I liked how he didn't apologize. Like he said I
No,
shouldn't have said what I said, but he wasn't like I'm sorry and didn't apologize to the girl. I like that. Don't apologize to her. You don't owe her an apology.
no, I don't think so. Like, but PCA has had a very rough week, man. I mean, like
Yeah.
from the air yesterday to the air,
Unfortunately, I think that shit got in his head.
I do think so. Like, I think it's gotten
Ever
his
since
head.
that point, he's been abysmal.
He's hitting 160 in his last 7. He's hitting 196 in his last 15. Like, the defense hasn't been good. Nothing's been good. Like, what do you do with him, honestly, if you're Craig Counsell and the Cubs management? Like, if I'm them, I'm giving him first 2 games at least of that series off. I mean, shit, DFA Nicky Lopez call up Kevin Alcantara, have him split time with PCA until he's back. Like Alcantara's tearing up AAA. Like, what's the point of having him play at age 25 in AAA when he's tearing it up? Like, give him some reps. What is there to lose, man? I mean, like, shit, he plays well. He goes on a run. I'm not saying PCA is going to be benched, but then you have another weapon. You have another ace that you can add in that lineup. Like Matt Shaw, I'm going to be completely honest, not a good hitter. All right, like he's
Yeah.
good in the field. He's a good utility man, not a good hitter by any means. Like then you found your DH versus left-handed pitchers because you got Mo Baller and Conforto platooning versus righties, but you can't have Miguel Amaya as who's a average backup catcher as your DH versus lefties. Like you got to have Hunter Long or excuse me Jonathan Long or Alcantara. Like I don't understand why you don't call up Alcantara. Let him play center field first 2 games of the series. See how he does. Give PCA that Sunday. If Alcantara continues to play good, let him DH that Sunday. Mo Baller's been doing jack shit. Conforto's your average fourth outfielder in the league. Like, I don't understand why you don't call him up and give PC a mental reset. He's 24. He's young. He's going to have some great stretches where he's making unreal plays, where he's hitting everything out of the park. He's also going to go through stretches like this where he plays like shit. He makes errors. That is all a part of being a young baseball player. You go through shit. You get breaks. You overcome it. I say call up Kevin Alcantara, see what he can do, give PCA time to relax. I mean, think about last year. He wasn't the face of the Cubs or anything. He was hitting in the 8-9 hole. Not everyone was wearing his jersey in the stadium. He was playing great. Now he's looked at as the franchise player. He's a top 10 player in jersey sales in the MLB. One of the most famous. If you look at the Cubs, who are you thinking of?
He,
You're thinking of P. He's their guy, man. I mean, you
yeah.
just signed him to this long extension. You got the PCA whenever he comes up to the plate. Like,
Which they need to stop doing that, by the way, because every time they champ PCA, he fucking strikes out or does some bullshit.
yes, but I mean, it's all part of. He's your guy. He's gonna be. He might get his jersey retired when he hangs up. I want to see him be a Cub for the next 16 years. Like I love PCA. You're gonna go through those stretches, but you're also gonna need to mentor him and give him time off. He cannot play 162 games in a season. give PCA a rest, let him recoup, and let him come back firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, like the whole thing about like we don't plan to bench him, like, dude, guys need time off, man. Like we saw it in 2023. Like Ross played everybody 162 games, and that's why they ran out of gas and missed the playoffs. Like I was gonna say because he's hitting so good and he's a proven like good hitter in the MLB, you put Happ in center, Conforto in left, and then just roll that this weekend, or not this weekend, but like Friday and then possibly Saturday too. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to giving Jaguar a shot too, though. Like he
What
hit,
does it hurt? If you call him down, you call him. If you call him up for 5 days and send him back down, you call him up for 5 days and send him
yeah,
back down.
exactly.
No,
Like there's
no,
no downside to it, and I mean he's hitting really well. I think he hit
another bomb today.
16 or 15 today. Oppo too, I
I mean,
think.
they need some slug on this team. They need anything they can take.
Well,
You
that's the
need
thing
you
is
need
like
a
you.
young guy to spark like this. Like you
Well, and you
need
need. I know. I mean, this is a very different situation than they're in, but like think about it. Like Game 7 in 2016. I've been watching the Lovable Reunion podcast, and when Raja hit the homer, like everyone was crying, everyone was kicking dirt, everyone was just like, "Oh my God, we lost." Jason Hayward of all people, like he was good, but he wasn't like the star of the team. He was just kind of, he'd play right. He was a bad hitter, especially in those playoffs. But like for a guy like that to step up, say, we've won this many games, we've proven that we can do this. We're not going out like this. Then they come back and I mean, you see everybody like Schwarber. They said Schwarber. He was like, "I'm gonna hit this ball 100 million fucking feet." Like, and then he rips that single, and then obviously they get the 2-run inning. But like, you need someone like that, someone that's not a star, someone not like Pete, maybe Conforto, maybe I mean Amaya, someone like that to step up, tell this team like what the fuck's going on. We're better than this, and give them a spark, and eventually get back to where they were a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so I kind of got a question for you. Like, so you have that Nicky Lopez roster spot that means jack shit. So if you want to call someone up, are you calling up Triantos to play shortstop for a couple days? Are you calling up Pedro Ramirez to play short or third for a couple days and give those infielders a break? Are you calling up El Jaguar or BJ Murray to give those outfielders a break? Like, what would, if you had to call up one guy this weekend to give this team a spark, who are you calling up?
I think the obvious answer is Jaguar, but I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to Triantos either. But I think if anything would really happen, it'd be Jaguar, just because he would probably, he would take Pete's spot because Pete needs a day off. But again, they said they're not giving Pete days off. Again, don't know why. But I mean, if they're not going to give Pete a day off, I really don't think that they're going to put Triantos at short and sit Dansby. So, I mean, I think the obvious answer is Jaguar, like for like just the general public. I wouldn't be opposed to Triantos, but I think if they were gonna do anybody, it'd be Jaguar.
Yeah, and then with the pitching, like I'm not besides DFAing the guy, I'm not even gonna say his name. I don't want to say his name, but what are some other changes that you need to see like within this pitching to start picking it up?
It sounds so stupid, but pitch the right guys. Like the thing is, it's not like every pitcher in the bullpen sucks. Give me 5 from the starter, an inning and a half from Thornton, an inning and a half from Milner and Danny P. Or give me, an inning from
Yobar.
Milner, throw in Theobar and throw in who did
Webb.
I miss?
Jacob Webb, E Rob.
Jacob Webb and Erob. Like the problem is he's pulling these guys too early. Now I do understand there's matchups in there, right? They know more than I do. But like if Trent Thornton, we'll use Trent Thornton as an example here. If he's up there rolling, right? If there's no traffic on the bases, let him go, right? Be like, all right, next base runner, he's out. That's fine. But like I saw on Sunday, Milner, 1, 2, 3 inning, gets the out to start the eighth. Then they throw Matten, and then it all goes to shit after that. Why not be like, all right, we don't like the matchup, but the next base runner he gives up, we'll take him out. I mean, I guarantee you he rolls through that eighth, and then they go to Denny. They end up winning the game 7-4. Like I like it's a stupid answer, but it's just the truth. Pitch the right guys. Now, of course, they can't pitch every day, right? That's obvious. But there's so many better guys than what they've been doing, and there's so many better situations, like, or no, not situations, or maybe situations. I don't know the right word for it, but like if the starter goes short, you're gonna need more long relief, obviously. Like today we saw with Cabrera leaving early, but yeah, it's a dummy answer, but like pitch the right guys because again, not everyone's bad in the bullpen. It's just they're pitching the wrong guys. And I think if you're up 7-1, if you're up 7-1, if you're down 7-1, all right, Matt, and go, go out there. It'll be 7-5 after you're out, but we'll still be in front. Rollison, we're up 6. Maybe we'll be tied after this inning, but go out there. You know what I mean? Like those situations.
Allison's not terrible. He's just really inconsistent. Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
that's
not
true.
a guy who should be pitching in big spots. Like he's good, then he's bad. He's good, then he's like I don't. I
Yeah.
really don't know. I don't know
No,
if
that's the thing. I mean, we praised him, and then after we praised him,
he's
he went down the shitter. So yeah,
good. Is there anything you think like needs to change in the clubhouse wise? Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's not a lot of energy or like leadership that I've seen. I mean, I don't know because I'm not in the clubhouse, but like just from watching the games,
I
there's not.
wish I was.
I wish I was in the clubhouse. Hell yeah. But I mean, from watching these games, it doesn't look like there was a lot of energy. Like when they were in the beginning of the year, they had the scuba celly, they had the typing, like they had the energy going. Like a guy would make a play, he'd get hype. Let's go, Nico, big hit. Let's go. Come on, give a fist bump. Like it doesn't seem like they're showing as much emotion and having fun. I feel like it comes down to that, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. There's a difference between hanging your head and getting pissed off, right?
Yeah.
When you have lost 8 out of your last 10, instead of hanging your head, kicking the dirt, you need to get pissed off, right? Like on Sunday. They lost big on Saturday to the Sox. They come out Sunday, they obviously didn't look very happy on Saturday, which they shouldn't have. They came out, put up 3 in the first inning. Like that's being pissed off and responding, right? Now we won't talk about what happened the rest of that game, but like I think in the clubhouse, you don't need your captains, your stars to step up. You need guys that are again like on the back end of the depth chart, who when who no one would really expect to make an impact. Like again, I bring up what Rossi said on their podcast. Like every championship team has leaders. I feel like that's very obvious, but I mean it's the truth. And he said too, like it means so much to a team when a guy who's, kind of like the quiet guy steps up, says stuff to the team and tries to get them fired up. Like he said, it means so much. I think you're gonna need some back end of the depth chart guys to start stepping up and being like, "Hey, wake the fuck up!" Like honestly,
Yeah, I agree with that. Like you're gonna have to get stuff from everyone. And someone says like wake it can't always be a Dansby or a Hap or a Bregman that says wake up. Maybe it's a guy like a JMO or a guy
yep,
like I mean shit, anyone really. Kelly, Amaya, like someone Danny Pete, it's like, hey, wake the hell up. Like we're playing like ass right now. Like we gotta get this energy back up. Like if you make a good play, fucking get up. That gets everyone involved. If you get a big leadoff hit, let's go. Fist pump. Gets the fans up, gets the dugout up, gets everyone up. Not saying you gotta be like Team Puerto Rico and take 100 seconds while you're rounding the bases, but if you hit a home run, a little fist bump, guys hop over the railing, get loud, greet them when they're coming in the dugout. Like you don't have to be like Team Puerto Rico and pop the chains and everyone comes out and greets them at home plate. Like a guy or two come out of the dugout, greet him. If you're on deck, give them some like get some energy up. Like they were when they had energy and they were doing whenever they get extra base that and the fist bumps and the like. That's when they were playing good. Like as silly as it sounds, I think they need more energy. And I know it's hard being 35-year-old grumpy men, but like gotta have some energy. And that's when it comes into the young guys like Danny P, bring the
yeah,
energy. Nico, Matt Shaw, Mo Baller, like bring the energy. That's why I like even PCA, like bring the energy. Those are the guys you need to really step it up. Like if they call up El Jaguar, that's the spark they need. Like they just
Yeah,
need these young guys, bring the energy, bring the fire, bring the spark.
yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I mean, do you want to do a little preview of the Astro series now?
Yeah, we'll take a look here. So Friday, these are all three games, 120 at Wrigley. Friday's game will be on Apple TV. Me and you will be at the game. We'll be doing a little vlog, posting some content. It'll be Tyon versus Arrighetti. Arrighetti, um, one of their best pitchers. I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. I think this could end up being a tough game. It'll be Colin Ray against Kai. I don't want to say this wrong. I think it's Kai Wei Tang. He's got a 2.61 ERA, and then Shota Imanaga versus Spencer Lambert on Sunday. So what do you think are the keys to they just need to win a series, honestly. So what do you think the keys are to taking, 2 out of 3 here this weekend?
I mean, I was just kind of saying, you got to bring the energy. You got to get a spark. You got to get a fist bump. You got to get a let's go. Like, bring the energy to Wrigley Field. The fans are going to be buzzing. You're wearing the baby blues. Have some pride to play for the Chicago Cubs. The fans are going to be buzzing all weekend. Go out there, play with some pride, play with some energies, and win a fucking series.
Yeah. I just think you need to use the off day tomorrow to get fired up, and like I said, or like you said, like get hype after hits, and just bring the energy because it seems like there's none right now.
No, so now we'll take a look around the MLB besides this shitty Cubs game tonight. Um, Pretty full slate tonight. The Mariners beat the White Sox 5-4. Peretta and Arozarena with homers. White Sox now only one game over 500. Suck that, White Sox fans. The Blue Jays beating the Yankees 2-1. Trey Savage with 8 strikeouts. The Athletics and Angels tied at 5-5. Josh Lowe with the bomb. The Reds beat the Phillies 9-4. Sal Stewart with a 4-hit game. The Rays beat the Orioles 5-3. 4-run eighth inning for the Rays, and they're playing some unreal ball, sitting at 33-15 right now. A very under the weather team. Like not a lot of big names. You got Junior Caminero, Jonathan Ironda, very underrated guy. Um, I mean, Brian Baker has a lot of saves, and he's really good. Chandler Simpson hitting 288. Guy doesn't have a professional home run, but all the guy does is bring the energy, play good defense, play with speed. Just a lot of like very under the weather players that are coming together and playing some great ball.
Yeah, I mean that's a team like the Cubs need to be. Like Pat and Ron were talking about it. They were like,
Pesky. Like I watched them play in Tampa. They never go away. They're just pesky. And the
White Sox fans love that word. We're pesky. We're a pesky
White
club."
Sox are anything but pesky. They're a bunch of losers. You play 500 ball until the All Star break, and then everything goes to shit. They're
No,
not good.
I can't wait for them to be like 72 and 90.
Yeah, see you guys in Cancun.
Yes, that ass. We'll be
Well,
there. Don't worry,
well,
we'll be there too.
I know we'll be there eventually, but I mean they'll
Yeah.
beat them a couple weeks earlier than us.
Yeah.
Twins beat the Astros 4-1. Ryan Cleador with a 3-run shot. Astros at 20-31 coming to the Cubs series. Rangers beat the Rockies 5-4. Josh Young with the 3-hit game. The D-backs beat the Giants 6-3. Ketel Marte with a 2-run shot. The Guardians beat the Tigers 3-2. Angel Martinez with a big day. The Braves beat the Marlins 9-1. Chris Sale shoved in this one, sitting at a 1.89 ERA, and they are sitting at the best record in the league at 34-16. Nationals beat the Mets 8-4. CJ Abrams with the 3-run shot. The Red Sox beat the Royals 4-3. Jaron Duran with the go-ahead homer in this one. The Pirates beat the Cardinals 7-0. Connor Griffin was 4 for 5. The Dodgers beat the Padres 4-0. Shohei Ohtani with his first pinch hit home run. So, and he is 4-2 with a .73 ERA on the mound. Unreal.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Cubs are now in third place in the NL Central,
Are they really?
sitting behind the Cardinals and the Brewers. Braves are in cruise control in the East. Dodgers up a game and a half in the West. The Rays up 3.5 games in the East. Guardians up 3 games in the Central. Athletics up a half a game in the West. So all divisions are pretty tight, I'd say, except the Braves have the East on cruise control. Braves, Rays with the best records in the game right now, and Dodgers are third best, then Brewers. But Cubs are still right there. Cubs are in a wild card spot right now. They're up 3 games in the wild card spot, and if the season ended today, they would go into Milwaukee for that wild card series.
Dear God, don't let this happen again.
No. So now we will play MLB Pickle. All right, we'll guess. Let's go with
Jaron Duran.
Jaron Duran. All right, in the AL East, righty. All right, I'm gonna go Pete Alonso. Not Baltimore. Toronto, maybe. I'll go Dylan Cease.
Yes, sir.
All right, got the team.
All right, Toronto.
Ooh,
Where's he from?
USA. Springer, maybe.
Yeah, Springer.
Think that could work. There we go. Immaculate Grid Player of the Day.
Boom, easy.
All right, this Immaculate Grid, I got some filled out already. Sox, Athletics, Liam Hendricks. Sox, Dodgers, Michael Kopech. Sox, 10-win season, Chris Sale. Cubs and Athletics, Andrew Chafin. Cubs and Dodgers, Edwin Rios. Cubs, 10-win season, Colin Ray. And then for Dodgers and Angels, or oh my God, Dodgers and Braves, excuse me.
There you go.
Dodgers and Braves, Freddie Freeman. And Braves, 10-win season, Spencer Strider.
So we need A's and Braves. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, oh, you could go Matt Olson or Sean Murphy. Say we're
Oh, there
setting
you
up
go.
a trade. I'm gonna go Sean Murphy
Yeah.
because that'll be less. And we are immaculate with a 74 rarity score. Thank you guys for tuning in today's episode. Off day tomorrow. Double upload on Friday. Try and do an in-person show and a vlog. So a big day on Friday. Try and get some more
Yeah.
interviews with EP and everything. Thank you guys for tuning in today's episode. I know it's kind of deflating to start, but hopefully we pick the vibes up a little bit. Signing off, Ryan Dunleavy.
Ryan Zonsky.
See you guys next episode.